Has never meant as much as it does now. Everything is up for the world to see. But what if the sharing could be used to make a difference? The National MS Society is building a place where everyone can share their experiences for good. If you have a story, share it. If you have a solution, share that too. Because together, we are stronger. Join us at wearestrongerthanms.org.
Last year, the Treasury Department says that there was more millionaires and more billionaires made in the United States than in the entire history of our country put together.
The Fly Mackey Show, every Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. right here on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Do you get tired of being right? I'm tired of being right, and I'm tired of people not listening to us be right. We are correct. Sometimes it's a burden to constantly be so completely correct on so many things.
Dana Lesh, afternoons at 12 p.m. Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
Are you a total stress case? The notifications and alerts from your smartphone might be to blame. I'll explain why and share a simple solution that can dial down your smartphone stress levels instantly. Plus, our guest is board-certified OBGYN, Dr. Keisha Gaither. She'll share the best food expectant mothers should eat to boost their unborn baby's brain function this weekend on Intelligence for Your Health. Join me, Connie Salika, Sunday nights at 9 on Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
The information and opinions you hear on this radio show are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of KFNX, its affiliates, management, or advertisers.
Welcome to Pain Management Arizona. I'm Bob Miller. I'm a licensed massage therapist, trigger point specialist, and pain management specialist with New Serenity Massage. I am the owner-operator, and I have a fantastic technique for helping end pain. I'm coming to you live here from Phoenix, Arizona, where it's chilly 45 degrees. I grew up here personally. I would prefer 110 over 40 degrees any day. I hate the cold. But what we do talk about here is pain management, pain conditions that can easily be remedied with therapeutic massage with neuromuscular trigger point therapy. The neuromuscular trigger point therapy that I do is a very gentle, very passive technique of getting the knots out of your muscle. Because so far in my experience, like 99% of the pain people have is due to knots in the muscle that are right on a nerve. If that knot is in your shoulders or your neck, it could be on the nerve that's causing headaches. If it's in the side of your neck, it could be on the nerve that's causing numbness or tingling in the fingers, which is very often confused with carpal tunnel syndrome. And about 80% of the diagnoses for carpal tunnel syndrome turn out to be false. It's actually what's called thoracic outlet syndrome. And that's just tight muscles in the neck that are pulling the rib cage up. So right between the collarbone and the first rib is the vein, the artery, and the nerve that run down your arm. So you're going to get some interference there. It's going to slow down blood flow and give you nerve irritation that's going to cause all sorts of funny feelings in the hands and fingers. If you got knots in the gluteus maximus area, piriformis, the hip area, it can give you a variety of problems from back pain to knee pain, foot pain, cramps in the calf. And all these are very easily remedied with neuromuscular trigger point therapy during a therapeutic massage session at 2 locations. I can meet you at Sonoran Life Solutions in Peoria. It's about 94th Drive in the Avenues and Thunderbird. Or you can set an appointment at Urban Wellness right in Central Phoenix. A fantastic location there. It's about 7th Street between McDowell and Thomas. And I only charge $50 per hour. If you look it up online, the prices they charge at those, I call them fast food places of massage, Massage Envy, Elements, Hand and Stone. Those places, they normally charge $79 your first visit. And then if you don't sign up for a membership and give them a credit card number to keep on file, then they're going to start charging you $99 per visit. And that's just an obscene amount of money. And, I own my own business. I don't have a lot of overhead, and I don't have a bunch of employees to pay or all that kind of stuff. So I only charge $50 per hour. And I do have a coupon on my website, I'llFixYou.com, and you can get $10 off your first time you come see me. So it'd only be $40 for the first hour. And a lot of conditions that people have can be corrected in just one session. I've had dozens and dozens and dozens of people that had suffered with low back pain, headaches, migraines even, that had come to me and just had one session with me. And they walk out, their headaches are gone, their back pain are gone, and they don't come back. Because with the neuromuscular trigger point therapy, what we're doing is getting the knot to release. With basic massage, don't get me wrong, basic massage, relaxation massage is fantastic for the body. It helps so many systems of the body, circulation, lymphatic drainage, relaxation, everything. It's fantastic. It will loosen up the muscles and the pain will subside if you have pain issues. But normally it comes back within a day or two because you've loosened up the muscle, but you haven't taken out the cause of the problem, the knots in the muscle. Because as I mentioned on most of my shows, what a knot in the muscle is the muscle's made up of fibers. Just like when you tear apart a piece of chicken, it comes apart in little strings. When a muscle is held tight for a long period of time, like you got your shoulders shrugged up, you're not dropping your shoulders down, you're looking down at a cell phone or looking at an angle at a computer screen, you're tensing a muscle for hours on end. And some of the fibers get stuck in the tight position and it stops blood flow. Once you got a couple little knots, the fibers around it start getting knotted up too because they're connected to the ones that are stuck and they can't move either. And then you got a cluster of knots wrapped around a nerve or right up against the side of a nerve. And that's sending weird electrical signals down your nervous system or up to your brain or down to a muscle, causing cramps if it's going to a muscle, causing basically non-existent pain in your mind. You can have a pain. You feel like you're having pain in your middle of your low back, but the problem is actually closer to your hip on that nerve that runs through the middle of the low back. So your brain analyzes this and says, okay, what is this signal? I don't understand it. I'm going to tell you it's pain to keep you safe. So that's what pain is. Just another little tip of advice. Stretching's great for keeping muscles limbered up so they don't get knotted up. But always remember, when you're stretching, never stretch to where it hurts. Once you hit that pain spot, back up a little bit. So you're just feeling a stretch and not feeling the pain. Two of the worst pieces of advice ever given are feel the burn and no pain, no gain. Pain and burning is your body trying to tell you, hey, stop, you're about to injure yourself. But the point is I'm trying to get the word out to the masses here, people that are in pain that might be taking pain pills, which pain pills do more harm than good. Not only just because they're highly addictive and habit forming, they mask the symptoms of the pain. That way you're not feeling the pain and you're moving in ways you should not move because you are injuring yourself worse. I had one of my clients a few weeks ago had broken her ankle in a slip and a fall and did not realize it was broken because of the pain meds she was on for other issues she had, and continued to walk around for a couple days on a broken ankle. By the time she went to have it checked and they found out it was broken, it had already started to heal in the wrong position and she had to have surgery. Because the pain pills, fortunately the government has stepped in and put a restriction on the pain pill situation. People can only get 5-day prescriptions now. Doctors are required to refer people to non-medication based pain options, such as therapeutic massage, acupuncture, physical therapy, different types of things. But the pain pill situation was completely out of control, especially the last couple of years. There was 80% of all the opioids, painkillers that were manufactured in the world were eaten by Americans. And America only makes up 5% of the world's population, and we were eating up 80% of all these powerful painkillers. Other countries They only give them out when somebody's in the hospital dying or severe trauma. They weren't just giving them out because somebody claims they had back pain. Oh, I got this pain in my neck. But here we're just saying, oh, here, have some pills. And a lot of people are wising up that they don't want to be on these pills. They want the pain to be gone and not have to take the pills that just mask the symptoms. Again, check out my website. You can go to painmanagementarizona.com, or easier to remember, I'llFixYou.com. And $50 per hour, we can get you fixed up, get you feeling better. And unless you have like a herniated disc or a bulging disc that's causing the problems, I can normally completely alleviate the problem in most cases. If you do have one of those major issues, I can always get you some relief because it's the muscles that are holding the vertebrae real tight together that's causing those problems as well. But check out my website. I also have coupons, discounts, contests we're running as well for a free hour massage. And I got free ebooks, stretching charts at I'llFixYou.com. And when we come back, we'll talk more about how to prevent these problems in the first place and how to contact me and get rid of it. We'll be right back.
I'llFixYou.com. Therapeutic massage with trigger point therapy. This is real lasting pain relief. Regular massage is great, feels good, great for the body. But trigger point therapy corrects the problem that's causing the pain at the source, even decades-old pain. Headaches, back pain, migraines, sciatic pain, and so much more. Safe, natural, and gentle, half the price of the big chains, only $50 per hour. Go to I'llFixYou.com.
I'm Francis Battaglia, president of Independent Talk 1100 KFNX, and we're expanding our lineup of local talk shows. We're looking for individuals, business owners, and professionals to host their own radio talk show. This would be a new weekly show that either you pay for or help get sponsors to fund your show. You would pick the topic, select guests, and take calls from the listening audience. There is no experience necessary, and we provide training. Call me at 602-277-1100, extension 1463, 602-277-1100, extension 1463.
There are lots of good reasons to take a good quality multivitamin. Even the best eating plans can fall short of meeting all of the necessary nutrients you need each day. Emerald Laboratories offers different multivitamin formulas with specialty men's, women's, and prenatal formulas to meet individual needs. Each formula contains coenzyme activated forms of B2, B6, and folic acid, Albion minerals, the gold standard in mineral chelates, vitamin K as MK7, and full spectrum mixed tocopherols, tocotrienols, and carotenoids. Folic acid is one of the standout nutrients in these formulas. 46% of the U.S. population does not process folic acid properly, putting them at greater risk for premature heart attack and stroke, depression, and even schizophrenia. Taking a once daily multivitamin is an easy way to fill in small nutritional gaps. Learn more about Emerald Laboratories' science-based multivitamin formulas by going to ultralaboratories.com. That's ultralaboratories.com.
If you missed the Alex Jones Show, you missed this.
They don't want you to feel like your lobbying or what you do has any power. They want to demoralize you. And everything they do is about demoralizing you. They're setting up a corporate world government where everything you do is tracked in real time to game you and scam you and rip you off and consolidate markets in their own words.
Stay up late. Alex Jones, weeknights at 1 a.m. Independent Talk, 1100 KFNX.
The Food and Drug Administration's Safety Innovation Act makes it possible for you to receive information about your prescription drugs in multiple formats to educate you, the patient, on what you need to know before you take your medicine. This could make understanding your doctor's instructions much easier if you happen to be blind, have a learning disability, or other impairment. For more information, please talk to your pharmacist to find out what formats are available in your area.
Welcome back to Pain Management Arizona. I am Bob Miller, licensed massage therapist, neuromuscular trigger point specialist, and pain management specialist. I've been here with you every Friday at 9 p.m. And this is my last Friday night show. I'm going to be moving to Sunday mornings at 6 a.m. from 6 to 7 a.m. on 1100 KFNX Independent Talk. And we'll see you in the morning when you get up to get ready to exercise, those New Year's resolutions, get healthy, get fit, be able to fit into that swimsuit this summer. And I tried to made up my own diet last year for New Year's, kind of took kind of a modified version of keto Atkins. It was more user friendly and worked real good for the first month. I lost like a pound a day. I lost 30 pounds in the first 30 days. And then I plateaued and I couldn't lose any more weight. So I thought, oh, I'll go off the diet for a couple weeks and then go back on it. And then 8 months later, oh, I forgot to go back on my diet. But I was exercising every day for, just about 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes on a little exercise machine I picked up at the Goodwill store for $25. It's, it's not hard. I think the main key is to keeping the carbs down. That's what I was, switched to diet soda, which I always swore I'd never do. But I saw how many carbs and calories I was sucking down in all those Mountain Dews I was drinking. And it was really doing a number on me. So I might try it again, try another New Year's resolution type of thing. It's always good at the new year to try something new. But I do want to give a shout out to a vape shop in Phoenix, Vape It Up Vape Shop. It's Arizona's premier vape shop and lounge, just off the southeast corner of Cave Creek and Greenway in Phoenix. We have a wide variety of high quality juices and products, friendly, knowledgeable, experienced staff. You can find them on Instagram and Facebook at Vape It Up AZ. And if you like and share it on Facebook, you will get exclusive product discounts. And their website is also vapeitupaz.com. They're a great place. I actually used to smoke. I keep hearing those commercials for one of those vape companies, Juul, or I think it is. And they, you can walk into the store and get a real wide variety of different types of products there and juices, and pretty much cheaper than what those people that are advertising on radio and TV are selling it for. It got me off a 30-year smoking habit, and I haven't gone back. I haven't missed it. But we are talking about pain management, ways to avoid pain. A lot of the pains that we get are from the knots in the muscles, and the way we're getting the knots in the muscle is holding our body in bad positions for long periods of time, such as staring down at cell phones. That's one of my big pieces of advice I give to people all the time. Is I'm not saying don't use your cell phone. I'm saying hold it a little higher, hold it up around shoulder level, so you're not looking down at it with your neck. If you're holding it shoulder level, you're looking down at it with your eyes. Because once you start bending your head down forward, gravity's grabbing onto your face and pulling your head down, and all the muscles in the neck and in the back and the shoulders are tensing up to resist gravity, and you're straining muscles. And those are the key muscles that get on the nerves that cause headaches in people, shoulder pain in people. And these problems can be easily remedied by coming in for an appointment. Again, I am at Sonoran Life Solutions in Peoria. It's 94th and Thunderbird. Fantastic counseling office that I have an office I can use there. They do group, individual, and family counseling. And that's where you can go to meet with me for a massage, or you can go to Urban Wellness in Phoenix on about 7th Street in McDowell. And my rate is only $50 per hour. That's half the price of the chains, and most of the chains don't have people that have the skills set that I have, because I didn't do what a lot of massage therapists do when they get out of school. Most massage therapists, they get out of school, they get into one of these fast food places of massage, and they just do what they were taught in school. They do not continue to study like I did. I was independent studying. There's a world of information at our fingertips on the internet. So I independently studied acupuncture, acupressure, shiatsu, Thai massage, lomi, and compared everything, looked at them all and said, okay, what do they all have in common? That must be what's really working. And then took all that information and compared it to the muscular system and the nervous system and said, okay, what is really working for people? And I found you don't need to massage the heck out of the muscle to try to loosen it up. You need to get the knots out of the muscle, and the muscle will naturally relax and go back to its natural state. And then the pressure's off the nerve, the signals aren't zipping up and down the nerve, and the pain goes away. It's really amazing. Some of the people that I've had that have had the same issue, they could identify when they did it as being 20, 30, even 40 years earlier when they first injured their low back, and they've had low back pain ever since, or injured their shoulder. They've had shoulder pain ever since. And they've gone through every kind of medical treatment that they could find. They've seen specialists, they've seen neurologists, they've had x-rays and MRIs. And the stuff that I work out in the muscle doesn't show up on x-rays or MRIs. You can't see it because it's natural muscle fiber. The individual knots, that when you feel a knot in your neck or a knot in your shoulder and you can actually grab the muscle yourself and feel, oh yeah, there's a big knot right there. That's actually not just one knot. Each individual knot is smaller than the head of a pin, but you're getting a cluster of knots. So when you got a knot big enough that you can feel it with your hand, that's going to be 30, 40, 60, 100 knots in a cluster, sometimes even more. And the longer you've had the knots, the firmer they get, the tighter they get, the more they're going to irritate the nerve. And the process I use is very safe, very gentle. I communicate with the person the whole time during the massage on their pain levels to make sure it's, if you look at it as a scale from 1 to 10, I never go past a 5. A 5 out of 10 is my limit. I'm not going to hurt you, because a lot of massage therapists, just like myself, were taught in school to, you got a big hard muscle, jam an elbow into it. Just stick that hard point of your elbow right in there and push really hard. And that hurts like crazy. I mean, people just really are not going to be going back to that same therapist after one of those treatments, because they're going to be sore for a week, after they've done. And they're still going to have the pain they started out with that they came to get relieved, because that kind of really hard, treatment is, I tell people it's like trying to kill ants with a sledgehammer. Yeah, you're going to get a few of the ants, but you're going to do so much damage to the ground underneath. It's not worth it. If you take your time, feel around in the fibers of the muscle, know where the nerves are running through the muscles, know where all the muscles begin and end, and have a good idea of what area you need to look at for what kind of problem the person's feeling. It's not like a lot of the medical stuff is like, you come in with symptom ABC, they're going to diagnose it as DEF, and they're going to prescribe XYZ, because that's what's been written down before them. And they're not even sure if the diagnosis is correct, but that's what they've always done. That's what they've been told to do. With the technique that I use, you come in and symptoms ABC, I'm going to say, hey, that could be muscle this, muscle that, nerve this, nerve that. Let's get you on the table. Let's start a massage. And I will be able to feel in the muscle fibers where these problems are. Once I feel them, I hang on to them, get them to release. And then boom, it's gone. It's really an amazing, amazing technique. People all the time are just blown away. And a lot of them get upset because they've spent so many years in pain when they could have came to me in a 1-hour session. Boom, they feel better. It's just really blows me away how easy it is for me to fix people's issues they've dealt with for decades. Like I've mentioned many times on the show before, is the one lady that came in a few months ago who had a headache every day for 18 years. And, in 18 years of having a headache every day, she'd seen every kind of doctor, specialist, neurologist, everybody, and got no relief. And she only saw me the one session. And 1 hour later, her headache that she had when she walked in was gone. And I've been in touch with her. Her headaches have not come back 3 months later. It's that simple, folks. Great price, only $50 an hour. You can buy gift cards on my website if you would like to send one to a friend by email. It comes right to their email, prepaid. Buy them for yourself. You can book appointments on my website, I'llFixYou.com. Just click on book at the Peoria office, and it will give you all the option of what times and days are available for an appointment. Come in. You won't regret it. You're going to feel amazing and hopefully be rid of this long-lasting pain you've had for, weeks, months, years, even decades. Sometimes it's just that easy to get it to go away. And we will be moving to Sundays starting January 6th. You can catch me on Sunday mornings from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. on the same station, 1100 KFNX Independent Talk. And when we come back, if you want to call in with any questions, just give a call 602-277-KFNX. That's 602-277-5369. I can answer questions if you have questions about yourself or a friend or family member's pain issues and how we can help. And if you want to book an appointment directly with the office in Peoria, call 623-974-3333. We'll be right back.
You couldn't be that man.
After saying he won't agree on ending the government shutdown without $5 billion for a border wall, the president now threatens to close the U.S.-Mexico border unless Congress gives him the money he wants. As the shutdown ends its first full week, correspondent Steve Kastenbaum reports the Dow closed 76 points lower.
The stock market goes into the weekend down 6.7% for the year, with one more trading day to go before 2019.
The chairman of Sears Holdings is making a long-shot takeover bid to keep stores from closing and tens of thousands of workers from being laid off. Eddie Lampert's $4.6 billion bid will be submitted to a bankruptcy court judge. A winter storm soaking parts of the South with heavy rains. Meteorologist Alan Chinchar.
A lot of locations in Alabama and Mississippi have picked up over 8 inches of rain. Some have picked up nearly a foot of rain.
Blizzard warnings are in effect for parts of the upper Midwest. I'm Barton Eckert.
From the KFNX WeatherBug Weather Center for tonight, a freeze warning in effect. Clear skies going down to a low of 34. Sunshine on your Saturday with a high of 56. Clear again with a freeze warning on Saturday night, low 34. Sunshine on Sunday with a high near 57. I'm Tim Livingston from the KFNX WeatherBug Weather Center.
Currently in downtown Phoenix, it's 47 degrees.
I'llFixYou.com. Therapeutic Massage with Trigger Point Therapy. This is real lasting pain relief. Regular massage is great, feels good, great for the body. But Trigger Point Therapy corrects the problem that's causing the pain at the source, even decades-old pain. Headaches, back pain, migraines, sciatic pain, and so much more. Safe, natural, and gentle, half the price of the big chains, only $50 per hour. Go to I'llFixYou.com.
Brand new on the Valley's independent talk radio station, The Bruce Nixon Show. Tune in to the most intellectually provocative radio broadcast in years and feast your mind on conversations of consequence as myself and guests unpack issues that matter most. Live from the Lifeboat Coffee radio studios at 7th Street and Dunlap in Phoenix, The Bruce Nixon Show delivers on a promise to get you off on a great start. Don't miss The Bruce Nixon Show, Tuesdays at 9 p.m. right here on AM 1100, the Valley's independent talk radio station.
Hi, this is the D-Man from the Talkin' One Rockin' Radio Show. Join the Talkin' One Rockin' Radio Show team. Sponsorship, advertisement, or be on the show. Call the Talkin' One Rockin' Radio Show promoter, Mr. Ray at 480-459-6519. 480-459-6519. Join the #1 show on Saturday night, the Talkin' One Rockin' Radio Show. 480-459-6519.
The holidays are here, and so are the season's best deals. This is Shoeshine Mike for Camelback Toyota. Whether you're looking for you or someone special to you, we have it. Spend some time with Camelback Toyota and drive your dream right out the door. Camelback Toyota. It's right around the corner of 16th Street and Camelback. Please look us up on Facebook or CamelbackToyota.com or just call 602-264-2841. On behalf of John O'Malley, the staff at Camelback Toyota, and the Shoeshine Mike Radio Hour, we pray you have the merriest Christmas and the happiest New Year's of all.
Welcome back to Pain Management Arizona. I'm your host, Bob Miller. I am a licensed massage therapist and owner of New Serenity Massage. I am a trigger point specialist and pain management specialist, making extremely, incredibly awesome strides in pain management, things that people have had no help getting rid of for years, decades even. And it's with natural, gentle trigger point therapy. We get the knots out of your muscle and the pain goes away. Decades old pain, migraines. Migraines are one of my favorites because those are really debilitating for people and really can't escape a headache. And migraines are just so much worse than a basic headache. And, you live in your own head. So when your head hurts, it's just really no fun at all. And I know exactly where in the shoulders and neck area people commonly get knots that cause headaches and migraines and can almost always make them go away. It's very simple, very gentle, and very affordable. As I mentioned, my price is only $50 for a 1-hour session, which is about half the price of the regular massage places where you can get a good relaxation massage, but they normally don't have very many people on staff that can handle pain management issues. But I have 2 locations at Sonora Life Solutions in Peoria, the counseling office, individual, group, and family counseling. It's right off of Thunderbird and 94th Drive out in the avenues, right off the 101 freeway. Or you can come into Central Phoenix at Urban Wellness and book me there. I just had a couple massages there yesterday at a late evening massage. It was like, I guess 6 o'clock. I met a young lady over there. And then when I got done with the massage, she said, my husband's right next door. I'm going to text him and have him come over so you can help him fix his shoulder pain he's had. And so I ended up, staying, quite a bit later and did a second massage on her husband for her as well. And both of them had real long running issues. Actually, she was a prenatal massage. She was pregnant, is pregnant. And I do actually do prenatal massage. And if you know anybody that is pregnant or you're pregnant yourself, I do have the prenatal cushion set, which is really awesome because this is a cushion set that has a baby bump and a place for all the bumps to fit in just nice and comfortable. So you can actually lay face down and get a massage. I've had women that were 9 months pregnant on this cushion set, and they all said that it is very comfortable, but it does kind of mess with them psychologically because they're not used to laying on their stomach. They haven't laid on their stomach in so long. It just feels weird. And then sometimes the baby does a couple extra flip flops because the baby's not used to gravity pulling them in that direction either. But we got her taken care of, got her husband taken care of. Earlier today, I had another young lady whose mother heard my radio show and gave her the website to book an appointment. She came in and she could not even turn her head to the left. She could turn her head to the right most of the way, but she could not turn her head to the left and had not been able to for a very long time. And I worked the knots out of the sides of her neck where she had the issues going. And when I got done, she was just turning her head to the left saying, wow, this is amazing. I haven't been able to turn my head this way in so long. Because so many of these issues are so simple to fix when you have somebody that knows the anatomy like I do. I know where the muscles are, I know which direction they go, and I know where the nerves are that run through them that are causing these problems. In her case, with the not being able to turn her head, it was not so much the irritation on the nerve as much as it was the muscle had been tightened. Had developed so many knots in her muscle that it made me have to review my anatomy in my mind when I was working on her, because as soon as I was feeling those muscles in her neck, her muscles were as hard as bone. They were that knotted up for so many years. And I just get these flashing pictures of the skeletal system and all this in my head. And it's like, no, there's not a bone here. So I know this is just a muscle that's super, super tight. So, just got to take a little more care, a little more time, got them all to release. And her range of motion came back. She can now turn her head. And she was very, very pleased. She's going to have her mother come in and her son and her daughter that all have different issues of headaches and back pains and sciatic pain and things like that, because she has now seen what I can do, felt what I can do, experienced. It is very, very effective. I can't think of the right words to say about how this process can change lives. It's very simple, very affordable, very gentle, and we can get your pain to go away. That's why to get to my website, go to I'll Fix You. That's one of the easiest ways I can explain it. I'llFixYou.com. I've got discounts, I've got promotions, I've got free stretching charts, ebooks that you can save to your phone. Check out all the stretching charts. They're really basic, shows you it's highlighted what muscle it's targeting on the sketch of a person in the position, and a simple explanation of how to do it safely. And you can look at the pictures and say, hey, that looks like that's where I get a lot of my pain. Try the stretches. Be gentle, never stretch where it hurts, and just stretching is fantastic for loosening up the body and making everything work better all day and things not getting knotted up and then not causing all the pain. And I am open at the Peoria location 6 days a week, every day but Wednesday. I'm open on weekends to accommodate you. I have appointments as late as 8 o'clock in the evening. I can take people, and I can get you as early as 8 o'clock in the morning. And if you really have a messed up schedule, I can get you in at 7 in the morning if you really need to see me. I'm flexible. My mission is to help people not have pain. Unfortunately, a lot of the medical world, their mission is to make money. That is their goal. That's why they prescribe the pills. That's why they refer you to other doctors and specialists and neurologists, because they get, unfortunately, it's true, but a lot of the, medical world, they, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You refer somebody to me, I'll kick you back a couple $100 from the insurance, the money I get from them. Unfortunately, they've been stepping all over our attempts to get insurance to cover therapeutic massage. So it is not yet covered under insurance. It will be one day. Chiropractic went through the same type of prejudice with the medical community. They kept trying to keep them from being covered by insurance as well, but eventually they got covered. And soon we're going to get them to realize that, hey, if you pay $50 for somebody to come see me, you won't be paying tens of thousands of dollars for all the treatments and appointments they're going to have to do in the medical world, and we can get the problem fixed for $50. I think the insurance companies would like that. So anybody that works for an insurance company out there, tell that to your boss. Let's use this as a test market to show how much money it'll save your insurance company. But again, be careful of how you move your body. I mean, it's not like you got to be paranoid about what you're doing. Just be conscious of what you're doing. If don't look down at your phone for long periods of time. Hold it up at shoulder level. If you have work on a computer, make sure your screen's up high enough. The best height to have your screen at is if you're sitting in your chair with your back straight, looking straight ahead as if you're looking across the room. You should be looking at the top edge of your monitor. That way you're not bending your head back to look up at it or down to look down at it. That way you can look at the whole screen just looking down with your eyes. Make sure your font is big enough. Use that Control Plus to make the whole screen look bigger so you can read things without having to lean forward into your computer to read them. Just little things we do that can keep us from damaging our muscles. And remember to drop your shoulders down, because we always do that. We got our shoulders shrugged up because we're thinking all the time. It's the fight or flight instinct in our brain that does this to us. It's trying to keep us safe. It thinks you're thinking a lot because there's danger around. But we're just thinking a lot because we're evolved now. We're humans and we think a lot. We have jobs and relationships and computers and driving. So we're always thinking, but that part of the brain never evolved. It thinks you're must be in danger, so it starts tightening up muscle groups. So you're ready to run away, climb a tree, or get in a fight with a bear. But you have to consciously remember throughout the day to drop your shoulders down, because that's one of the biggest offenders of knotting up the muscles in the neck and shoulders, because you're holding those muscles tight all day long. Personally, I have to drop my shoulders down 50 or 60 times a day. I catch myself with my shoulders up because they just automatically go up there, and that feels like a natural position. But it's doing a lot of damage to the muscles if you let it stay that way. But check out my website. This is Pain Management Arizona. I'm also on Facebook and YouTube, streaming live right now on Pain Management Arizona. PainManagementArizona.com will get you to my main site, which is I'llFixYou.com. Only $50 an hour. Buy a gift certificate for someone you care about that has pain or headaches. They'll love you even more when you're the one that got them dialed in with getting rid of their headaches and pain. Again, only $50 an hour. Best price in town, best results anywhere. And when we come back, we'll talk more about pain management, how to avoid getting pain, how to get rid of the pain, and whatever else I feel like on my last Friday show.
I'llFixYou.com. Therapeutic Massage with Trigger Point Therapy. This is real lasting pain relief. Regular massage is great, feels good, great for the body. But Trigger Point Therapy corrects the problem that's causing the pain at the source, even decades-old pain. Headaches, back pain, migraines, sciatic pain, and so much more. Safe, natural, and gentle, half the price of the big chains, only $50 per hour. Go to I'llFixYou.com.
Tweens have mastered the art of tuning out. Jen, there's a spider in the car. We're turning your room into a home gym. See? Nothing. But some messages need to get through, like making sure they're buckled up the whole ride, every time. Do whatever it takes to make your child listen. Jen, I friended your boyfriend.
Wait, what?
Buckle up, sweetie.
Never give up until they buckle up. Learn more at safercar.gov/kidsbuckleup. A message from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It's a great time of year to be outdoors, enjoying local streams and rivers. We assume these waters are safe and clean, but for the most part, no one knows. That's a problem, one we can do something about. The Isaac Walton League of America can help us get started, from stream cleanups to simple water quality tests. Visit iwla.org/radio today. That's iwla.org/radio.
The Del Walmsley Show, weekdays at 2 p.m.
There's some things to learn from the discussion, which is to constantly be trying to improve or grow what it is you do in your portfolio and not just continue to replicate what it is you figured out how to do. I decided that what I needed to do was just continue trying to buy more and more partnerships.
The Del Walmsley Show, weekdays at 2 p.m. Everything you need to know about finance and real estate. For more information, mypassiveincomesystem.com. mypassiveincomesystem.com.
If you missed the Lars Larson Show, you missed this.
But is there a way for the federal government to fix it, or should they stay away? In that case, I'm pretty well inclined to say stay away. Stay out of First Amendment trouble. You can't have the government regulating speech, even if it's on electronic media, because the minute you have the government deciding what kind of speech is worthy and what kind of speech should be banned, you're headed for real trouble.
Stay up late. Nighttime talk. Lars Larson. Independent talk. 1100 KFNX.
Are you or someone you know in search of high-quality senior services? Then don't delay. Contact Glencroft Senior Living today at 623-939-9475. Glencroft Senior Living can assist you or your loved one with independent or assisted living options, HUD housing, as well as skilled nursing and rehab options. Don't wait. Call Glencroft Senior Living today at 623-939-9475 or find more info online at glencroft.com. That's GLENCROFT.com.
Welcome back to Pain Management Arizona. I am Bob Miller. I'm a licensed massage therapist, trigger point specialist, and pain management specialist. On my last Friday night show here on 1100 KFNX, I am moving to Sunday mornings. You can catch me at 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Sunday mornings, starting January 6th. So when you're getting up early on Sundays to do your exercising because you've made a New Year's resolution to get healthier, I will be here with you. And we will talk more about pain, how to avoid pain, how to get rid of pain that nobody's been able to help you get rid of. I can fix you. I can help your body fix itself. Very gentle, very passive technique of neuromuscular trigger point therapy. I remove the knots. I get the body to release the knots. Takes the pressure off the nerves. The headaches will go away. The back pain will go away. The low back pain, sciatic pain, hip pain, knee pain. All these pains I fix people on a daily basis for. And it's just really amazing and really affordable. Again, I only charge $50 per hour, which is about half of what those fast food places of massage that are popping up everywhere are charging. And they do not have people with my skill set. I've worked in these places. When I got licensed, I started doing the circuit of those massage places. And I worked with people that had been a licensed massage therapist for 10, 20, even 30 years, longer than I have. And these other coworkers of mine were very often asking my advice on how to fix people, how to get these things to go away, and asking if they could send their clients to me to book an appointment with me because they knew what I could do. One of the really funny things was they used to keep track of how many new people came in to see you that actually signed up for the membership. I didn't push memberships. I might have mentioned it once to people saying, oh, they do have a membership program. Then you give them a credit card and they only charge you $79 a month and you get one massage a month. One time. I never pushed it. All the other people that have been working there for longer than myself, even years, these people had 7%, 8%, 12%. One person had like 17%. And they were like, ooh, and ahhing that, 17% of their people sign up for memberships. I started working there and I consistently had 48, 49, and 50% of the people that came to see me signed up for memberships because they wanted to see me, because they felt what I could do. They've experienced the pain relief that I could help them achieve by the neuromuscular trigger point therapy. Again, it's very gentle, very passive. I never grind elbows into anybody. Even though I was taught to do that in school, that's not what I do because I found such a much better technique, developed this technique, and it is so effective on so many pains. And I only charge $50 an hour. There's 2 locations around the valley. You can go to see me on the west side and in Central Phoenix. The west side is at Sonoran Life Solution Counseling Offices at Thunderbird and about 94th Drive, right off the 101 freeway. You can call directly and book an appointment at 623-974-3333, or you can go onto my website, I'llFixYou.com. There's a button to click on to book your own appointment with me. Just click on the button. It'll show you what times and days are available for appointments and set your appointment. And if you want to be in Central Phoenix, I'm also available at Urban Wellness. Fantastic wellness center they have there. There's a massage room I could use there and work you out if you don't want to drive all the way out to Peoria. And all that information is on my website, I'llFixYou.com. And, I definitely do recommend stretching. Stretching's really healthy. It's really good for you. Exercise is really good for you. I've had a few of my clients that I, try to remind them that, it'd be best if you, took a walk after this massage when I get things fixed up on people, because a lot of times people will just get in their car, sit in their car, drive home, go home, sit in a chair, and just stay immobile. And the body needs to move. You got to get up, you got to walk around, you got to do things, keep the blood flowing, keep the everything going, and stay hydrated. That's a big problem, especially this time of year, because it's not as hot. We're not getting as thirsty. Our body's not giving us the signals to, keep drinking more and more fluids. But you do really need to drink half your body weight in ounces per day of water or fluids other than caramel colored sodas or coffee or alcoholic beverages. Those really aren't doing you too much great in the hydration area, but drink water, you get those flavor packets, put it in there. Personally, I don't really like drinking just plain water. I got to put the flavor packets in there to make it more enjoyable for myself. But half your body weight in ounces, and that's if you're not exercising or not being out in the heat or doing a lot of strenuous activity. That's the minimum, half your body weight in ounces. And stay active, do stretching. Check my site out, theillfixyou.com, for stretching charts. And they, I think there's 30 some stretching charts. Find the one that looks like it's highlighting the muscle that you're concerned with and try it. If you don't like it, don't do it. But it does have the name of the muscle that it's targeting, so you can search on the internet for stretches for this, stretches for multifidus, stretches for deltoids. Whatever you happen to be wanting to stretch, you can find a wealth of information on the internet on stretching and how to do it safely. And as I mentioned before, I am moving to Sunday mornings. I'm gonna miss my my buddy Justin, my board operator here. We've been doing shows every week here for the last 5 months now. And it's been a lot of fun, and now I'm going to have a new board operator, but I'm sure we'll have just as much fun there too. And I want to one thing that kind of bugged me that when I'm driving here at night, I don't know exactly which car manufacturers think it's a good idea to have the headlights automatically turn on when you start your car, because there's a lot of really stupid people out there that don't realize that all their lights aren't on. So they get in their car, they start the car, the headlights come on, they take off down the road and they have no tail lights or anything. They're driving down the road thinking their headlights are on and they're not. Another one of those really bad ideas that somebody came up with car manufacturing. But we are almost out of time on my last Friday show. So we are going to wrap this up in the next couple minutes here. And again, you can go to painmanagementarizona.com. That has a link to my website. Or if you know somebody that wants to advertise on my show on Sunday mornings, there's links on how to do that. A little link into allfixyou.com. Pain Management Arizona is the Facebook page. Pain Management Arizona is also the YouTube page. So you can watch other shows, because we do have a live webcam in the studio. And call and book an appointment. Only $50 an hour can get rid of those pains that you've been dealing with for so many years, or someone you care about's been dealing with. Let your friends know. I'llfixyou.com. Check it out. A lot of great information, better explanations on what trigger points are and how they affect you and how to get rid of them. We are only charging $50, or I am only charging. I am the therapist. I am the one that will be working on you, because I have the experience and the know-how on getting rid of your pain, your headaches, migraines, back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, hip pain. The list goes on and on. So many of these conditions are very easily remedied. Again, that's Peoria at Sonoran Life Solution Counseling Offices at 94th Drive in Thunderbird, or Urban Wellness at 7th Street and McDowell. And we will be back on July 6th, Sunday mornings, every Sunday morning at 6 to 7 a.m. Be up bright and early, listen to the show. Tell a friend to listen to the show if you know that they have pain. I've been telling you they get headaches or migraines or back pain. I can help. I enjoy helping. I enjoy fixing people. That is my mission. And we are signing off on our last Friday show. Tears are streaming down my face. I'm so sad I'm leaving Fridays, but I'm also so happy that I'm going to Sunday mornings. So tune in, KFNX 1100 AM, Independent Talk, Sunday morning, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. for more Pain Management Arizona. Goodbye, everybody.
The information and opinions you hear on this radio show are those of the host, guests, and callers, and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of KFNX, its affiliates, management, or advertisers.
He corrects the problem that's causing the pain at the source, even decades-old pain. Headaches, back pain, migraines, sciatic pain, and so much more. Safe, natural, and gentle, half the price of the big chains, only $50 per hour. Go to I'llFixYou.com.